Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Ruto has finally climbed down the mountain. What people have been actually saying that Zakayo shuka chini. Sasa Zakayo ameshuka chini. And he has gone further to request Raila Odinga to call off mass action and consider a dialogue to sort out the issues that Raila has been raising out. In as much this one has been happening, some of the emerging information is that Ruto has had no peace in State House for a long time. He had no option, and this was the only way to go for William Samoei Ruto. So before Ruto coming to this presser, there is one of our viewers on this channel, a Ugandan citizen, but a person who has close relation with Kenya. She has stayed here in Kenya, and she understands Kenyan politics very well, of course. So she shared with me a video after Ruto issuing a statement, and I went through that video whereby a lady was giving a dream. She was narrating a dream that she had gone through, or what she had dreamed earlier. And if you listen to her, she's narrating how William Samoei Ruto was also dreaming on how Azimio has come to capture State House. So he was making noise, calling Gachagua, calling Mama Rachel Ruto for prayer. But for him, he believed that Azimio has finally captured the power, and they have taken over State House. If you check on that video, it was recorded on daytime. It means before the handshake, before Ruto calling for the dialogue, already this lady had already issued that statement. The lady who has issued that statement, I know her very well, though I had not come across that video earlier. She is a gospel artist. Of course, she concentrated on Luya music. Her name is Mary something, I think. Mary. And she's coming from Western, Luya, and for those who understand Luya, sub-tribe Maragoli. So first of all, I wanted to listen to her narrating a dream she had about William Ruto's dream before Ruto calling for ceasefire.
Kuna ndoto. Kuna ndoto yenye nilikuwa nimelala na nikaonyeshwa hiyo ndoto. Na nilistuka, and I wish I could get the videos. Another day I'll ask God, wait. I go and get my camera. I get this video so that I can send to the internet. Kuna ndoto yenye niliona ya kwamba huko State House kukaliki. Ya kwamba mzee wetu Rais Ruto alikuwa amelala. Alipokuwa amelala akastuka ndani ya usingizi na nguo yake ya nini ya kulala hata ilikuwa kama white. Alipostuka alianza kupiga kelele huko State House akisema ya kwamba wamekuja, wamejaa hapa, ndio hawa, Mama Ruto, amukuombe, mama, amukuombe, amuka Recho, uombe. Recho akaamuka akamuuliza kuna nini? Amesema wamekuja, wako huku nje, wewe huwaoni, wewe huwajui. Recho atulia, watu wako huko nje, ni nini mbaya? Tulia, kaa hapa ni kuombe. Akaanza kumuombe. Akasema hapana, wamekuja, wako huko nje. Mimi nilikuwa nacheka kwa hiyo ndoto, kwa sababu mtu mwenye anasema amekuja ni Raila. Na hiyo usiku Raila kwa kwake Karen analala. Na huyu yako wapi? State House analala. Lakini kumekujwa, kumejaa, watu wamejaa wanasema ya kwamba Ruto must go. Ruto must go. Na mzee akaamuka kwa kitanda yake akasema wamekuja. Haya, akachukua simu. Akapigia Rigathi. Akamwambia Rigathi, wamekuja tena, wamejaa huku nje, tufanye nini bana? Fanya kitu, fanya maneno. Rigathi naye akasema mzee, ni nini? Kwani si tarara? Tumekuwa maandamano, tumekimbia, tumeenda huku. Mimi si tarara tangu tuchukue hii maneno. Na hii maneno unajua tu ya kwamba vile tulichukua. Sasa mimi si lali, kila saa wewe napigia mimi simu nasumbua mimi, unaambia mimi wamekuja. Nani amekuja kwako? Wacha niangalie polisi akapikia Kome, unasikia ya kwamba wamekuja wamejaa State House. Kome na yeye wako wapi? Wapi hao? Mimi nilikwambia tutamalizana na hii mzee dakika mbili. Wako wapi? Hebu tumwende. Mambo ilikuwa mbaya, kelele ilikuwa mbaya. Hiyo ni maneno tu ya baadhi ambayo Mungu alinionyesha usiku na nikacheka sana, nikasema kumbe hawa watu wako na shida. Hata ndoto zinawasumbua. Kumbe hawa watu wakukariki, kumbe hawa watu wana utulivu. Let them call for dialogue. Na nimeenda.
Now we are continuing the opinion and discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to our return subscribers. I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, you can imagine most of the things he has talked about, definitely there is possibility of such kind of a scenario at State House. Look at William Ruto. He lost weight completely. Look at his skin. Seemingly, he's not that much looking healthy like before. Something that, just imagine, Kenyans were feeling that even those who don't support him, that Ruto should be healthy. Because they have been thinking about Rigathi Gachagua, who is William Ruto's deputy. What if Ruto is not there, then the Gachagua is in charge? It means Kenyans are not even comfortable with Gachagua. They see Gachagua as one of the worst person who should not be even near State House. They see him as a dictator of our times. So in that whole dream, you can actually confirm after Ruto going for a press conference, issuing a statement, referring to Raila Odinga as my brother Raila Odinga. I request you to call off mass action and consider a dialogue. It tells you there is a situation that Ruto has been going through, which has been hard for him, and he had no option. Ruto had already seen where Azimio was going to and what was going to be a repercussion. Azimio had announced they are walking to State House. But then going to State House, you cannot just go direct. They had a way for going to State House. Even when God was taking the Israelites back to their country from Egypt, there was a way he could take a short distance and they reached there. But they took a long time because God was preparing them for that new land, to harden them, prepare them for the hardship and everything. To also make their faith strong. So Azimio was preparing their people to take State House. But first of all, make them hard and strong and well prepared for that leadership. So in another so it can be true Ruto might have been going through hard situation. Even through, he can have dream, a nightmare. You wake up in dream and you see someone is chasing you out of State House. Because it was going to happen. You know, dream sometimes it is what you have thought about, what you have gone through, what you have seen. So these things could have been in William Ruto's mind. When you think about it, then it comes in dream. So it tells you that State House haikuwa inakalika. Kulikuwa na shida kubwa. Hata Ruto sasa hakuwa anakula. Waleta chakula, wewe mwenyewe umekosa appetite paka ya kukula. That is what Ruto has been going through. So the only way to have peace is for ceasefire. The country was becoming ungovernable. They would pretend in their pressure, and the only man who was coming out strong, it's Gachagua. And if you listen to the dream, it explained she goes further to explain the reaction of Gachagua after receiving the message from Ruto about the dream he has had. So it's rushed to call for Kome. So now to bring in the security to secure the power. So that is Gachagua's position. It explains what we have already seen. I have seen people sharing photos of Rigathi Gachagua when he is in an angry mood. when he's not happy. And indeed, if you watch that presser and you watch on Gachagua, when Ruto was reading the statement, you will see a man who was trying very much hard just to put on a smile. But in real sense, Gachagua was not happy. Body language could explain it clear. Gachagua was not comfortable with that statement. He is against it. But he could not come out to say anything. That was the only way to go. So it explained even in the dream that the man who was against a dialogue is Gachagua. The man who had captured William Ruto is Rigathi Gachagua. So that Ruto cannot talk to anyone. He will be the only person who is getting a time to talk with Ruto and start issuing those kind of statements which meant to break this country into pieces. Mambo ya kampuni, mambo ya tutadili na huyo mzee, tutamuonyesha, mambo ya kuamka saa 11 asubuhi kwa ofisi, mambo ya kupanga bila polisi itapiga wananchi, mambo ya kupanga bila utahangaisha biashara ya wananchi, mambo ya kupanga kwenda ku invade shamba ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Hata paka wafanyikazi sasa, niambie watu wangapi wamepoteza kazi. Mambo ya kupanga kwenda kuingilia Inspector East Africa kuharibu hii gas cylinder business ya Raila Odinga. Hiyo ilikuwa ni kazi ya mikono ya Gachagua. So it tells you there was a problem. Ruto was seeing the problem, but then the hindering block was Gachagua. But in his dream, you could see Azimio coming to take over State House. So the dialogue is here. They have said they want to use the parliament way to sort out the problem. There were 3 key issues: cost of living, constituting of the IBC, and the server. Seemingly, Ruto has chosen to start with the IBC. Cost of living should come in, and they should tell us about the server. Raila has said, if these issues are not going to be sorted out, then they have 1 week, they will be back on the street. To some extent, it is good to allow dialogue, but then if the dialogue is not bringing out the result hoped for, then you do what? You go back to your position. So Raila has not said that we have stopped mass action. He has only just postponed it. It is postponement, not calling off. So we have seen a statement from Ruto and the response from Raila Odinga, and now people are chewing this issue. We are going to read the comments, and people are also voting. We have put a opinion poll, to see people's views as far as the issue of calling off mass action is concerned. So soon we'll be releasing it and sharing the views of Kenyans on the same.